Here in table graph, a railway timetable of Shatabdi Express is given from New Delhi to Chandigarh. Now let's first understand this table. Okay, see here, this is the column of distances, this is the column of departure time of the train, and this is the column of the arrival time. Okay, here it means that Sonipat, in front of Sonipat, under arrival time written is 1959. It means that the Shatabdi Express arrived Sonipat at 1959 and departed at 20, and it till Sonipat it covered the distance of 44.5 kilometers. Then in Karnal also it reached or it arrived at 2048 and departed at 2050, and distance covered is 124.1 kilometers. Just focus at this point. This 124.1 kilometers is not the distance traveled by train from Sonipat to Karnal, but it is the distance traveled by the train from New Delhi to Karnal. Okay, it is the cumulative one. So if you want to find the distance traveled by the train from Sonipat to Karnal, straight away we have to minus 124.1. We have to minus 44.5 from 124.1, which is equal to 79.6. Similarly, we'll calculate the distances as 75.3, 44.6, and the distance from New Delhi to Sonipat is 44.5 minus 0, that is 44.5 only. Okay, understand the concept of distances. These are the cumulative one, and if you want to find the distance between two consecutive statements, just minus them, minus the two and get the answer. Now focus on the time. Here, train departed from New Delhi at 1915 but reached at Sonipat at 1959. So the time taken by the train from New Delhi to Sonipat becomes 9:59 minus 9:15, that is 44. Again, it departed from Sonipat at 20 and reached at Karnal at 20:48. So time taken by the train from Sonipat to Karnal becomes 20:48 minus 20, that is 48 minutes. Similarly, we'll calculate the time between every two stations as this. Okay, so this is all about this table. Now see, have a look at first question on this table. It says the average speed that the train maintained between two successive stations was highest for. Basically, you have to find the highest average speed between the two stations. Okay, the speed, as we all know the formula of speed as distance upon time. So the speed of the train between New Delhi and Sonipat becomes 44.5 over 44. Then speed between Sonipat and Karnal 79.6 upon 48. Then speed between Karnal and Ambala is 75.3, this distance upon this time, 68. And the speed between Ambala Kent and Chandigarh is 44.6 over 45. Now we have to compare these four fractions and analyze which speed or which fraction gives the highest value. You no need to further simplify this fraction because it is a time taking method. If you carefully see this fraction, it is somewhat near to 1 point something, and this fraction is somewhat near to 0 point something. So straight away reject S3 and S1 as they are very small values. Now focus on these two speeds. Okay, here understand one more thing. Since speed is equal to distance upon time, if you increases the distance, speed will increases too. But on increasing the time, speed will decrease. Or you can also understand it like, on decreasing the time, the speed will increase, because speed is inversely proportional to time. So in this case, more the numerator, more the speed, less the denominator, more the speed, and we have to find the highest value of the speed. If you compare these, or if you focus on these two numerators, these are very close to each other, but denominators, they have a good difference between the two. So we all know, less the denominator, more the speed, and 48 is less than 68, so definitely S2. Sorry, this is S3 and this is S4. So S2, that is speed between Sonipat and Karnal, is the maximum. That is option 2 is the correct answer.